Welcome to REMelations. We're your hosts.
I'm Mindy.
And I'm Brooke. REMelations is a dream interpretation podcast where we read listeners' dreams. From nightmares to the just plain bizarre, join us as we give you our comedic interpretation of your fucked up REM cycle.
This week, we're reading one of my dreams about snakes and voodoo dolls.
Oof. We're also talking about Easter, Where's Waldo, and Genies.
And more catnaps about school heroes, cult leaders, and trees on fire.
Uh-oh.
And stay tuned to the end where we test out AI Writer and write an ode about the podcast.
Yay.
All right, bestie, buckle up and let's get this started.
Woo! You're killing me. Oh, where are you going now? I have so many questions. What? I have so many questions.
Hello. How's it going? Yep.
What's happening? You're very close and you're in a different environment and it's throwing me off.
Yes. So after doing a year of this podcast, I decided to finally make a little pod studio set up in my basement so I don't have to sit on the floor. Ah! And I've got like a little desk and I'm using this old laptop, which will hopefully work. And yeah, so I can just keep it up all the time instead of like dragging my computer downstairs every week. It's just going to be a permanent structure in my basement.
Like literally a desktop computer she brings downstairs. Like literally the desk. We both have desks. Look at us big
I know.
girls.
We're moving up in the podcast world.
We both have place. We both have seats. We're not sitting on the floor. Wow.
My legs don't get cramped halfway through the podcast.
And have to stand up and
stretch. Christmas miracle. Woo! Although I do have like a rolly chair, and I already noticed I'm like fidgeting. So okay, I gotta not do that.
Oh no!
All good.
Uh-oh. Well, we'll see how this sounds tonight, right?
Yes.
Hopefully
yeah.
It's better.
Yeah. I put up tapestries, and there's blankets all over like the walls of my basement to help us out. So we'll see. Let us know, Bestie, how it turns out.
Yeah, I wish someone could come in and see the 18 pillows I have around my computer and Mindy's tapestries.
Yes. Look, I can now put like my notebook on my desk in front of me. This is crazy.
This is new territory. This is crazy. Trust me, it's been really hard for me to adjust sitting at a desk. I know it's only been a few episodes, but it really is hard. Like, I'm like, God, new. I can just go sit on my desk. We're real big girls now.
Yeah, we're big girls. We're growing up in the podcast world. Today's a catnap day.
Yay! I love catnaps.
Here we go. Are we ready for Mindy's messed up mind tonight?
I don't know if you ever can be ready, but I'm always excited.
Okay. So this one I had told Mark and my youngest right when I woke up because it was kind of creepy and it freaked me out. So here we go.
Oh, I like it already. Okay.
The dream starts with me and my daughters, and we are walking alongside of a river or like a bayou. It's like a watery area, lots of rocks. We don't have shoes on. Okay. We're just kind of stepping from rock to rock to rock. It was a nice afternoon until I looked down and saw.
Oh, okay, it was a good story.
There was a snake right next to the rock I was about to step on. And I yelled for the kids to be careful.
Stop. I don't like it. What's going to happen?
So then we pass that rock, and then one of the kids says, "No, Mom, there's snakes everywhere." And I look and I see they are camouflaged, and they're like the whole ground is just snakes. It's not like just one snake. It's like a ground of snakes. They're the same color as like rocks in the ground. So
I don't like this dream.
We hurry and make it back to where I guess we were parked, which was a bait shop. So we walk inside. And like you have to go through this bait shop to get out to the parking lot. So we walk inside, we walk through it, and then we go our way to our car.
It's like having to go through a gift shop in order to get out of like, a museum
That's exactly what it was.
Park or something.
I don't want a snake souvenir, thank you. It's like, here, would you like a souvenir from your experience on the bayou? No, I don't.
No, I do not. I'm so happy you made it out, though, with all these fucking snakes.
Okay, but wait.
Okay, I'll let you continue.
So
okay, but wait.
I see my car is parked. The parking lot's empty, but I see my car is like on the far side of the parking lot. And it's a gravel parking lot next to like these woods.
You're trying to get your steps in. You're smart. You're
I'm totally getting my steps in.
Those steps
yeah.
in.
And so the kids are a little bit ahead of me, so I tell them to go ahead and get to the car, and I use my key fob to like open the sliding minivan doors because that's the kind of mom I am. And so
I love that you'll do that. You'll open the doors for them, but you won't provide air conditioning.
That's right. Damn, that thing's expensive to get fixed. I'm not,
it
is.
is.
Whole window down.
It
okay.
is.
So then I see face down in the parking lot in this puddle is this doll. And it's maybe about like an 18-inch like American Girl doll size.
Like a big doll.
All the clothes are tattered.
Okay.
Very, like, it had dark braids, like dark hair braids. It was very dirty, and all the clothes were ripped.
Oh, no. What happened to this poor thing?
I felt bad for whatever kid had lost this. So then I used my foot to kind of, like, kick it over. But I don't want to touch it because it's, like, dirty. Well, I shouldn't have done that because all of a sudden, the doll opens its eyes, and I realize it's not just a doll, it's a voodoo doll.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
I see its evil face, and it starts to get up and starts chasing me. This 18-inch doll is chasing me.
This is horrifying.
I tell the kids to get in the car and lock the doors.
Good for you.
The doll starts, so I start running back to the bait shop.
Oh, you're going the other direction now. So your kids are in the car.
Yes. I had to turn around. The doll's throwing knives at me of all different sizes and shapes.
Knives?
Just like machetes, paring knives, ice picks, like everything's coming at me.
Jesus, run fast. Please run fast.
Okay. So I turn around, nothing's hitting me, but I turn around to look over my shoulder and I see the doll stab itself in the side. I immediately realize it's a voodoo doll for me as I feel a piercing pain in my side of my body.
You, Mindy? I hate this story. I hate it. Snakes and stabbing you? I hate it. I don't like this story.
Okay.
I mean, I love it, but I don't like it.
I am in intense pain.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that's in my side. Like, it's just pain. I get back to the bait shop and I shut the door and I yell for the owner and I'm explaining to him I'm injured and I'm in pain. And he looks at me like I'm crazy because there's nothing injuring me.
He does. Okay. I'm not gonna.
He does. I don't know. He must not have known he had a voodoo doll in his parking lot.
Did he not see you bleeding out of your side wound?
No, it was just the pain. I was not bleeding. It was just stabbing pain. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I look outside, I wait, because I have to get back to the kids.
Yeah.
But I have to make sure the voodoo doll is, like, gone. So I wait till the voodoo doll leaves.
Oh, it just walks off.
And when the coast is clear, I run to my car. I get in the car, I lock the doors, we leave this shitty-ass Bayou bait shop, and I start driving.
Fast.
Still in pain. Until we make it out of the bayou, and all of a sudden, we're on, like, this, like, highway in Florida, like along like a key, like it's like a beautiful ocean view. As soon as I get there, the pain stops, and I just look and I notice all the waves crashing and the beautiful scene in the beach, and then I woke up.
It started out horribly, but it ended beautifully. And it was a ride.
I escaped the creepy voodoo doll.
And the snakes! Are you forgetting the snakes?
Snakes.
This was one hell of a
the voodoo
day.
doll obviously was more frightening to me than the snakes, because that's what I remember the most was the voodoo doll.
Well, that's a good story, because I think I'd be more afraid of the snakes, but I didn't get the pain either. So
evil doll throwing knives.
I don't like
great.
either one. I don't want to see an evil alive doll or a snake, but... No. If I had to choose between the two, I might choose the doll. But it's not right.
I don't know.
Like, why is the doll alive? Like, that's just not right.
No, there's no good choice. No. And who put it there for me? Who's got it out?
Why?
Like, why are you being like that?
Who is it? Tell me now. I'm going to go there. And I'm going to make sure this dream does not happen.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Make sure. yes, absolutely.
Kill the doll. Backwards the curse, whatever we have to do. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't care. We'll figure out this
Yep.
voodoo person.
Hey.
No, you're the nicest person in the world. Why would anyone want to have a voodoo
I don't
doll?
know. I have haters somewhere, I guess. Someone must not like me.
No, not possible.
Bestie, if you have an idea of what my dream means, we're always open for you to send along your interpretation of my dream to REMelations@gmail.com. Let us know what you think it means. We could share one on the show. I think it'd be fun. So let us know what my creepy voodoo doll means.
I would love to hear some insight into your psyche.
Mm-hmm. Please.
I love that one. Oh, that was a good one, Mindy. It really was.
Thank you.
I was on the edge of my seat that I am sitting on, a seat on the edge of it.
Since we're talking about besties and you're enjoying the show, we hope, do us a favor. Head to REMelations.com/support. That's where you can follow us on the socials. That's where you can submit a dream, but it's also where you can join our sleepover squad. And that's where the coolest kids hang out.
Oh my God.
That's where you get extra behind the scenes footage, extra dreams, crazy stories about me and Brooke, photos, all of that. And if you want to check it out, again, go to REMelations.com/support.
It's good stuff, peeps. It's good stuff.
Good. and kind of embarrassing too. So,
well, but we're fine. We're fine with that.
But we're good. We're good. Yes, come by, say hi, chat with us. Yay! It's time now for our listener catnaps.
I know.
Would you like to get started?
I would love to start. Okay, so I've got some good ones this week.
Can't wait.
I mean, they're always good. They're always good, but this is Carter from Waterloo.
Okay.
And he says...
I like the name Carter. I like the
name Carter, too.
I do.
It's a strong name. I like that name.
It's a good name.
Basically, I'm a child in an adult's body. I do function as an adult, for the most part, but my sense of humor and dreams always remain like that of a 10-year-old boy.
Okay, interesting.
Sometimes you just need that potty, that toilet humor, you know? Like,
toilet humor.
You just gotta hear it, you know what?
D's nuts.
You kill me.
I got teenage boys, so.
I was like, where'd you get this from? I get it. I mean.
Yeah, no.
That's an old one. Okay.
That is an old, it's still around.
It's classic for a reason, right?
Yeah, it is.
I don't have a specific dream to share, but they usually involve pranks. Oh, this is why I said it. And toilet humor. Yes. Every time I have one of these dreams, I wake up to my dog howling because I literally laugh out loud hysterically and can't stop farting. It's exactly
farting. Oh my. Man, I mean, you're just letting it all go.
I know. He says, even my body's reactions are like that of a kid. Next time I'll share a full dream. Yes, please.
Nice. Thank you, Carter.
But I know, like, at least for me, let's be honest, when I start laughing sometimes, I don't necessarily have control of the farting situation. Like, it's like the same idea as peeing. You know, like if you're laughing,
I've got enough kids that I gotta cross my legs when I laugh sometimes really hard. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
And then when you start laughing and like you can't stop, and then it's just not your muscles like loose. My brother calls it my machine gun farts.
Oh no!
It's like boom, 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 because you get me going on something.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Yeah,
don't worry. They're not stinky or gross.
Ends.
They're just laughter farts. They're just laughter farts. Name of the episode. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Thanks,
I get it. Thanks, Carter. Okay, so this one's from one of our besties, Gina, from Phoenix, Arizona.
Love it.
And Gina always is submitting dreams. Like, this girl dreams like crazy.
This
just
girl
like
dreams like you. I was going to say, she is A+ donator of dreams.
She starts, I just woke up and told my husband about this dream. He seemed underwhelmed, but whatever. I felt it was significant to me. And Gina, you know we're going to love to hear them. Yeah, keep them coming. You know,
tell us. We're not going to be underwhelmed.
Never.
No, we're going to want to listen to everything.
I was in a college classroom. It wasn't very full. Maybe about half the seats were occupied. The instructor was walking around and talking about TED Talks. I guess that's what the class was on.
A class on TED Talks?
Yes. I don't know how that works. Is it a 300 level
Okay.
class? Yeah. She was referring to Ted as a person.
Oh, okay.
Someone to be greatly admired. Like God. Eventually, she mentioned that Ted had died for us.
Wow, is this like Jesus talks?
She was basically stealing the story of Jesus. Then she referred to all of us students as sisters. Apparently, we were all female?
Okay.
I furrowed my brow. She saw my expression and said, I realize some of you might not understand terms like sisters. I boldly replied, no, it's just that this class seems really cultish.
Oh my god! I was just gonna say, in Scientology, they call all, like, kids have to call all the adults, like, Mr.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
But that's like a cult. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, totally.
Scientology's a cult. But like you just said, like,
But
calling
it's
sisters
Ted
is a cult. Ted cult. Jesus cult.
Jesus.
I think there's lots of Jesus cults.
Jesus talk. I do love Jesus talk.
I love Jesus talk. We don't need any more. I meant cults.
No, okay. The instructor laughed and said, that's ridiculous. This class is not a cult. I whispered to a classmate, that's exactly what a cult leader would say.
I was just going to say
And then she woke up.
Oh, Gina.
That one I love. That was
it.
hilarious. I mean, can you imagine? Yes.
Oh,
yeah, not
that's
a good
one.
sign when you start referring to, like, you know, certain names, and then it's always
Like,
that God
everyone's
complex
called
that
the
gets cults
same
going.
thing. Like, yeah, that's...
Mm-hmm.
That's like,
Have you heard of that podcast called It Sounds Like a Cult?
No, but I'm interested right now.
Yeah, it is good. It's like, it takes in, like, all these cults. It's all, like, from, like, Lululemon to, like, Soul Ride, and, like, it talks about cultures of all these things, and Peloton, and oh my god, it's great. So if you're looking at Mindy's podcast recommendation of the week, after you finish listening to all of our back catalog, go check out It Sounds Like a Cult.
Once you've listened to 60 episodes of us, then you can go.
Yes, then we give you permission. You get a hall pass from TED Talk, from Jesus Talk.
Jesus Talk. You can do it. We get a permission slip. Remember when I used to write you permission slips?
Oh, yeah.
And
I had a whole stack. I stole, like, a stack of them from the, I don't remember what teacher. It was probably, like, my band teacher. But he was, like, cool with me stealing them, I guess. I don't know. I stole a whole pad of them.
Yeah. That was, like, my art teacher. Same thing. That's how we had our, like...
Mr. Powers?
Mr. Powers!
Yeah, he was a great art teacher. Speaking of cults, do you remember when I bled on your art project in high school?
I don't!
Okay, this must have been freshman year. Okay, so sidebar.
What happened? Was I mad?
I think so.
I probably... You can't get blood out.
No. So we had this assignment where we had to make what was called a talkback shrine. I remember this very specifically. And we had to come up with, like, a social issue or a something that it's like a shrine to.
I made mine out of cigarettes, didn't I? I think mine was made out of cigarettes.
Cigarettes? Like, what school lets you bring in a box of cigarettes to cut and use on an art project?
Or how about how you have to ask your mom to buy you a pack of cigarettes and say it's for art, and it really is.
I swear it's for art class, Mom.
And
I swear, I'm not
and you're not
smoking
lying.
But I don't remember. I remember yours was about cigarettes. I don't remember what mine was about, but I do remember I was using an X-Acto knife, and I cut my thumb open.
Oh no!
And I bled all over your project because we were sitting next to each other, and then I had to go to the nurse. And I was like, I think you want to start over. I think I totally ruined your project.
God
I mean,
damn
ironically,
you.
wouldn't it be funny if mine was, like, about AIDS?
Yes! Any kind of blood disease. And I'm like,
God.
You fucking bled over my cigarettes.
I think you were not happy at me, but we worked it out.
Probably not, because I probably had to get another pack of cigarettes, because, like, I remember
know
having
those
that
things
like
aren't cheap.
On top of I remember putting my, like, shrine on pillars, I guess, but the pillars were made out of cigarettes.
Cartons.
So I probably not cartons, cigarettes themselves. I couldn't get my mom to buy me a carton. That's a hard sell. Hey, I need
It
a pack
is.
of cigarettes for an art project, as opposed to I need a carton of cigarettes is much different ask than one pack of cigarettes from your parent.
You know, here's the smart thing. What we should have done is just turned around and sold them to the kids in school who were into like smoking and doing drugs and all that. That would have been, we could have made a profit. Yeah.
I think that happened. I didn't sell because back then I was a good girl. But
right.
if I had that opportunity today, I'd be selling Lucy's
cash.
like nobody's business. Nobody's business. But I think people
I'll trade it for a shiv. I don't know.
You want a shiv? We're playing poker in prison now, people.
Yeah,
we got shivs and cigarettes.
You gotta watch out for those cults. All kinds. All kinds.
All different kinds. Thank you. That was a good one. Gina.
Yeah, I like that one. Thank you. Do you have another dream for us?
Yes. This is short, but very sweet, I will say. It's just one sentence, but it made me laugh out loud. This is Courtney from Sioux City. I was granted 3 wishes by a genie, but the genie only appeared after I rubbed my boobs. That's it. I'm fucking 3 wishes. I know what I want.
Okay, I might get 3 wishes. You're a little bigger endowed, so maybe you get 6 wishes. Does it depend?
6 wishes.
3 on each side. Does it depend on the size?
I
of your
don't know.
Cup? It gives you more wishes,
because you imagine that'd be a good reason for plastic surgery.
Yeah.
If needed. I want fucking lots of wishes.
Can I get a carton of wishes? And then I'm going to wish for more wishes.
Wishes, please. And then wish for more wishes. That's classic.
You have to. You have
Thank you, Courtney. That was a good one.
It's like, did Genie pop out somewhere?
Too, if your wishes came true.
Like, does a nipple open and a Genie pop out? Like,
yo,
huh?
What kind of genie comes up? I mean, I want to know where.
A nip genie.
Nip genie. I love a nip genie.
Nip genie.
Nip genie takes the cake.
It does. It does.
I don't care what it's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes. This one comes from River, and she is from Upwey, Australia. So one of our Aussie friends.
Oh, I love our Aussie friends.
It's titled, It's Me. Okay.
I love when there's titles, too.
I know, I do, too. Hello, sisters from other misters. I am new to find your podcast, but fuck me, I love it.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yay!
And we're just gonna, I don't even know how, let's say we're gonna fuck you real gently, but
we're gonna fuck you real gently with a chainsaw and you're gonna like it.
Thank you. I have some sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes the tongue does not move the way you want it to. All right. So she said, I have some many weird ass dreams, but awesome dreams I could share. But I'm going to share this one with you first.
Yay, I love it.
I am standing outside of a house, not my house, and I am looking through the lounge room window. And beside the window is an armchair with me sitting in it.
Ooh, interesting.
Me outside tilts my head as I'm looking at myself, and me sitting inside. The inside me makes eye contact with the outside me, and we lock eyes.
This is crazy. Oh, my God.
And outside me shoots up into the air, and then I woke up. You ladies rock. River.
Oh, thank you. I don't have cool dreams where I just shoot up into the air and get to meet my other
It would creep
self.
me out, though, to just look into my own soul. I don't know. Maybe it's dark and black.
It's dark in there. My mom had an interesting question this year at our family Christmas because my godson is an identical twin. And I never thought to ask this question. She looked at them. I wasn't there, but she told me she looked at them and said, when did you guys realize you looked alike?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's fascinating. When?
And
neither one could answer. They're almost 16, but like neither one could answer. Like, wouldn't that be bizarre?
They couldn't remember. Like it's always been that way. Yeah.
But like one day realizing, shit, you look just the same as I do.
Right.
I mean, as a kid, you're learning faces and stuff. I can't imagine, like as a toddler or something being like,
no, it is weird.
Who's this guy that looks like me? What's he doing here?
We did a wedding where
interesting though.
The groom was a twin and okay. And I died to ain't gonna work. He was a twin that looked like the other twin.
Stop gonna have machine gun parts.
They look the same. They're twins that look the same. And I made the mistake of not telling Mark before he went to groom prep that he had a twin brother. And so Mark was so confused. He's like, that would have been nice to know. Like, he's like thinking like he's getting the groom ready and it's not the
it would have
groom.
been
I'm
helpful.
like, my bad. Sorry about that.
He's like, why aren't you like doing groom stuff? He's like,
I just really like groom. I like best man too. They deserve the spotlight as well. Oops.
Yes.
Anyhow, but that is an interesting question for sure.
Funny. It is. It is. This is Julie from Sacramento.
Okay, nice.
My favorite holiday is Easter. Always has been, but after this dream, I'm having second thoughts.
I love Easter as well because it's the only time of the year I'll like make a ham.
What? Do you not like ham?
No, I love ham, but like Mark's like, I want a turkey for Thanksgiving, and we did like a prime rib for Christmas, so I'm just waiting for Easter.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? You can have ham even when it's not Easter.
You can.
I give you permission.
I know.
Permission slip signed.
Take it off of that pad.
Take it off.
Yeah, take it off the stolen pad.
I'm doing a Mindy.
Thank you.
Permission.
She licks her fingers
to eat ham.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Much obliged. Okay. So I was at my family's Easter celebration and we were all sitting outside. I remember how nice the weather was and just enjoying the sunshine and good company. We had hired an Easter bunny to come over and the kids were just starting the Easter egg hunt.
Sounds nice so far.
It sounds good so far.
Yeah. Sounds lovely.
My cousin stood up and started yelling at the Easter bunny because he was chucking eggs at the kids.
That's not nice.
Well, that is not
a bad
good
bunny.
Easter bunny. How much did you pay?
Are they hard boiled or are they like raw? Because that would make a difference.
That's a good question. I think they'll hurt either way, though. And these are children we're talking about.
Yeah, don't throw things at children. Jeez, it's like if Santa started throwing like elves at kids. Like, not cool.
That's why it's terrible. This is a terrible situation. We all looked over at the bunny, and he was throwing eggs at all the kids. Then at us. What the fuck is wrong with this Easter bunny?
He's gone rogue.
Okay.
We got a rogue bunny here.
We've got a rogue bunny on our hands, people. Listen, you're a pretty smart cookie. We were all frozen with shock until my uncle finally charged the bunny.
Yeah,
and the goddamn Easter bunny stabbed him.
What? No.
Yeah, this is getting a bad dream.
He's having a bad day. Maybe he's just having a bad day.
Maybe this Easter bunny is just having a bad day. It's like, I'm over this, and I'm going to throw these eggs and stab
I just want to go home and eat some
ham.
ham.
I just want to go to Mindy's house and eat some fucking ham.
But he's not invited now.
I get
he's
it.
Off the list.
No, but I get it. If I didn't get to have ham, I might stab someone. I love ham.
I get it.
I love ham. Okay.
Glaze on it.
So, goddamn Easter bunny stabbed him. Over and over.
Ooh.
From around the front of the house, more bunnies. Now, remember, these are like adult Easter bunny costumes or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Evil.
They're not like, when I say bunnies, I'm assuming this is what she means. I'm not assuming like little bunnies.
Yeah. No, I'm assuming like scary ass Easter bunnies.
Like the ones stabbing people.
Yeah.
From around the front of the house, more bunnies ran into the yard and started stabbing everyone.
Just stop with the stabbing.
That's it.
Oh.
That's the end. Could you?
An Easter bloodbath? Not cool.
That's not good. I would change my mind about Easter being my favorite holiday, too. Everyone in my family, including kids, getting stabbed? No.
I mean, Easter bunnies, out of all the things that, you do, like where kids sit on laps, which is, anyways, weird. But, they go sit on Santa's lap. But, like, the bunnies are just downright creepy. They always look evil. So
it is interesting, though, that like when you go, this sounds terrible too. When you go sit on Santa's lap, you talk to him, right? But Easter bunny, like you just wear
he doesn't talk.
the head and you just sit there. Like, that's
Yeah.
weird to me.
No, it's
I
weird.
mean, the Santa thing's a whole different thing, but like when you can't even say anything and you're just like, it's weird.
No, it's
but
weird.
I
Agreed.
also think it's funny, like whenever there's a lot of anything, like good things or bad things. Like, let's see, we've had a dream where there's lots of kittens. I like that. But then we have a dream where there's lots of spiders. No thanks,
Not
Tom
good.
Hanks. I mean, so there's lots of bunnies.
Bad bunnies.
It's either good or bad.
Yeah,
Bad
it could go either way.
bunnies.
Bad bunnies.
Nope.
Stabby bunnies.
Bad
not
bunnies.
good. Rats. No good.
Nope.
Ugh,
Snakes.
Okay.
Let's start a list.
Not good.
We don't want any of these things.
Those are the ones we don't want multiplied, please.
They equal not good.
Not good. Okay. Thank you, Julie. That was good. Yeah. Okay. This one comes from Kat, and Kat is from Evansville, Indiana.
We got a cat nap from Kat?
We got a cat nap.
Mind
Kat.
blown.
Good point. Love it. Yes. This is where she belongs 100%.
Absolutely.
Okay. She starts. A dream within a dream. I was in my childhood street when looking at my neighbor's window. I could see their Christmas tree on fire.
Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
Nice.
I spoke too soon. Like, this sounds lovely.
Perfect. When I ran for help, I began to see all the other neighbors in the same situation.
Oh, no.
Trees on fire, including my parents. I was
Who's
standing
doing this?
frantically, banging on my parents' door. The smell of smoke was strong, and I remember keep telling myself to wake up. So it's like she knew she was dreaming, which is good.
She did. That's awesome.
Then suddenly, I could hear my fiancé in the distance. Kat, get up! With a fire alarm and our toddler son crying in the background.
Oh, my God.
I wake up and our home is on fire.
No!
I wake up a third time to discover it has all been a dream.
A dream within a dream within a dream. It's a triple decker.
Yeah. Why could I smell the smoke? I not just imagine it, but physically smell the smoke from the fire when I woke up.
Wow.
No.
Aren't senses amazing?
That's creepy.
That's super creepy. Oh, God, could you imagine waking up and being like, it's not just my Christmas tree, it's my whole goddamn house. And like hearing your toddler crying.
Oh, that's so disorientating.
Oh, that's a creeper. That's a creeper.
Yeah, that's not good. I remember not that long ago, Mark and I were laying in bed and I smelled smoke. I'm like, I smell something burning.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't smell it. I'm like, no, I smell something. And I go downstairs. I'm like, was a stove left on or something? And nothing. And I come back upstairs. I'm like, no, it's in this room. I smell smoke or I smell something. And I'm looking all over. And here I look next to my bed. On my side of the bed, I have like my phone charger plugged in. Yeah. It was smoking. And it was like all like charred. Yes.
That's
and so I was like, well,
terrifying.
thank God I didn't fall asleep yet. Oh, yeah. And I was like, okay, this is going in the garbage. It's scary, though. Scary.
Oh, jeez. I mean, because everyone has phone chargers. It's going to start your house on fire.
And they're right next to your bed, too. Yeah.
Right. Oh, God. Oh, that's creepy. I don't like that. You can't charge your phone anymore. I'm giving you an anti-permission slip.
Watch out.
You're going to have to find some other way to charge your phone.
But thank you, Kat, for that cat nap.
Yes, thank you, Kat. That was awesome. I have one more, if you'd like to take a little listen.
Yes, I do.
You look so interested right now. She's got her, like, hand in...
I do feel more, like, engaged sitting at my desk.
Isn't it a weird feeling? Like, there's just something a little different. I don't know.
Because I feel like my legs aren't hurting. I'm not thinking about how much my legs hurt when I sit on the floor.
Like, I'm not thinking about how much my legs hurt. I'm not laughing at your leg pain, but it's such an adult thing to say. Okay, so this is Lisa from Cincinnati.
Okay.
I love this one, by the way. Just a heads up, I love this one. I had a dream where I was trapped inside a Where's Waldo book.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I do love those books, though. I
do too. I remember just loving them, but I don't think I'd want to be part of one. She says, it was exactly like you would imagine. Insane. I was rushing through each scene, trying to make my way through the crowds and chaos.
Now I'm in the beach scene, and now I'm in the circus scene, and now I'm on the ski hill scene.
But chaos. It's too
You
much.
gotta watch out for that striped shirt and that hat.
I was going to say that
Heavy.
flagpole factory one or whatever that one was where everything was. That was a tricky one, Waldo.
They always give you the stripes. It's a barber pole. It's not Waldo.
Yes. Did I say that? Did I say barber pole? I did get it wrong. You're right. It was a barber pole.
You said a flagpole, but that.
It was a barber pole. You're right.
Flag.
Yeah. Red. Yeah. Sorry.
Sure. Whatever. We'll keep it all in. We don't know what we're talking about.
So I imagine it was very chaotic. I couldn't get out. Just like the book, it was just one crazy scene after another, page after page. I never found Waldo, but knew I needed
like she's looking for Waldo. She's not Waldo. She's looking for Waldo within the scene. No, she's
within the scene. She's just like one of those bystanders in that craziness. And I mean, she's not Waldo. She's Lisa.
She's Lisa. Where's Lisa is my question.
Where's Lisa is my new book, and I want to see everything. Yes. No, that sounds terrible. I meant like your dreams, not everything. Okay.
Right.
I never found Waldo, but knew that I needed to get to him to end the madness. Well,
of course.
I found him. Finally. Only Waldo was, and this is in all caps, naked.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a whole different Where's Waldo book.
That is. I might like that one better.
I take a look.
Find Naked Waldo.
Find Naked Waldo. That would be something as we've talked about many times, Spencer Gifts or Hot Topic, this would be where you'd find the Naked Waldo book.
Yeah, trademark. Didn't you, does he still have his hat on is the question?
I don't know the answer.
He's just got like a striped condom on or something, maybe. Just like
he just puts on a condom random.
Just a condom red and white. Striped. Just need something on there that you can distinguish it because there could be many naked people. How do we know it's Waldo? Does he have the glasses?
Maybe
still?
Maybe there's a whole page of naked people, and you just have to find like the little glasses guy. I don't know, but she found him.
She found him. The glasses, and a striped condom. We're looking. I got it. I know what to get you for Christmas now.
I'm looking real carefully. I want to see what Waldo's packing.
We want to see how big Waldo is. Because with a name like Waldo, you need to help yourself in other ways, I hope.
You have to rise above.
Oh, God. Literally.
I didn't mean it like that. Okay.
It works.
Thanks, Lisa.
Okay. Lisa, that's a funny one. I like that one a lot.
Ooh, it was funny.
And now my mind's just racing of ideas of Naked Waldo. Okay.
Trust me, when I first read that dream, I had lots of images in my head.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're going to start getting a calendar of Where's Waldo. It's all pose fire. Those firemen.
I just saw
calendars.
So many different scenarios with him. Never mind.
That ski hill one's going to be a little cold though.
That's going to be chilly. And
the
what
beach
ones?
Falls? I get.
It's fine.
Okay, well,
it's an international beach. They're fine with nudity. Yeah. What do you got?
Here we go. Moving on. We've got one from Matthew from San Francisco, California.
Woo! Sacramento and San Francisco tonight. All right, Cali.
California
we got you.
Representing. Okay, so Matthew says, so I just woke up from a wild night. I had a dream where I was outside of my school and everyone was talking about someone called Fishy Sticks. And I
That is it has to be my new nickname somehow. We have to work it into my life. I want to be Fishy Sticks.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I wasn't sure who they were. I continued on and went inside the school to wait for something. In the meantime, I saw a bunch of posters on the wall. One of them was about Technoblade, which I had to look up. Matthew, so Technoblade was a Minecraft YouTuber who died of cancer.
Okay.
And there was a link that you could donate to his family.
Nice.
Another poster was about some person who had a car accident. And the last one was about Fishy Sticks.
Oh my God. So we've got 2 deaths and then Fishy Sticks?
Well.
Who's Fishy Sticks?
Not looking so good.
Oh no.
So I was confused again and decided to ask someone, what's up with that guy? They told me recently a school shooter had been attacking the school from the outside at break time. Everyone was running and nobody was helping until a civilian went out from the street and tried to stop the shooter. He stood in place as the shooter kept shooting bullets through him until he died.
Oh my God!
But thanks to him, people got away and the shooter was taken by the police.
Is this fishy sticks?
It's heavy. Okay. So, for some reason, people didn't know his name and decided to call him Fishy Sticks.
What the fuck? I mean, God bless you, Fishy Sticks. Well, why would you give someone that nickname? That saved so many people. Fishy Sticks?
And so people put up posters to honor him.
Well, rightfully so.
Yep. Now remind you, this was a dream, and everything was so realistic besides his name. I woke up at 6 a.m. after this, but then another weird thing happened. My light was on. And I never turn on that light because it's broken and can literally cause a fire. So I quickly turned it off and went to ask... Wait, first of all, Matthew, why is it in your room if it can stop? Just throw it away. Throw it away. Matthew, throw it away.
Mindy threw away
Don't keep it.
Smoking phone charger. You got to throw away your fire lamp.
I did. Fire hazards. Watch out. And also check your batteries this time of year and your smoke detectors and your carbon monoxide detector. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Mindy.
You're welcome. I was trying to save lives here. Okay, so I
love it.
So then Matthew says, I quickly went to turn it off and went to ask my mom what was up with that. She was half asleep, so it couldn't have been her. She told me I randomly got up and just turned it on in the middle of the fucking night. And that she noticed but didn't bother to stop me. She noticed because our bedrooms are across from each other and we have glass windows between them.
Oh.
I have no memory of doing that. None at all. But, well, the light was on, so someone had to do it. And my mom and me were the only people home at the time. So, yeah, I've never lucid dreams, never had sleep paralysis, but I guess now I have sleepwalked.
Matthew, you are on a journey, my friend. I feel like this is just the beginning of your sleep adventures.
Yes.
But please be careful.
Yes. And it is sad and scary with the whole idea of a school shooter. And for kids these days, I mean, it's just like an awful thing that we didn't have to worry about.
We did not.
And they have to now.
And there's like drills, like school shooting drills.
Yeah.
I mean, that shouldn't be a thing that you have to go to school and be like, I don't want to take this test, but I don't want to get killed today. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, look at one of our favorite movies, Heathers. I mean, that's
about kids killing themselves.
You could get away with that now.
No, that would
can't
never
get away
fly.
with like.
I still love it though.
No, you can't. But I do love that movie. It's a Mindy and Brooke 2 thumbs up, 4 thumbs up for that movie.
4,
but
way up.
Overall, I mean, I think he took like this very serious thing and then just made it fun by the name Fishy Sticks. But rest in peace, Fishy Sticks. Thanks.
It was like almost his way to process a serious thing.
Yeah.
And not be so heavy. Like Fishy Sticks?
Yeah.
That makes it not so heavy. I mean, it's a heavy dream too. I have a question.
It's a heavy dream, but
do you like Fishy Sticks? I know you're not a fish person. But do you like
That is a good question.
I'm curious because it's kind of a staple of, childhood and having kids.
Yeah, it's not awful. Yeah, when the kids were little, they used to love fishy sticks. And if there was some left on the pan, you know how kids finish eating and then you were like, there's a 1 chicken nugget and a half a spoon of macaroni. I'm going to have it. I would, but I have to have like a lot of lemon.
Ooh, you put
drenching
lemon on Fishy Sticks? You're fancy. You fancy. I mean, you do put lemon on fish.
Fancy. That's true. But do you like Fishy Sticks?
I do love Fishy Sticks, but I never liked them growing up like you would as a kid. Like I started liking them like in college. I'm like, Fishy Sticks are cheap and they don't taste so bad. I like tartar sauce. I like tartar sauce on mine.
I like this Fishy Stick though.
I like this Fishy Stick. He's a hero.
He's a badass.
He's a hero.
The Fishy Sticks hero.
Thank you, Matthew. And thank you everyone who submitted their dreams. This was a fun one. This was super fun. We loved look at the variety we heard tonight. We want to hear everything.
Yeah, a lot of different things.
One sentence dreams, dream stories, full dreams. Send them to us at REMelations@gmail.com. We want to hear them all. We want to talk about them all. We had some good ones today.
We want to laugh along with you. Or at you. Watch out.
Sorry.
Watch out.
Watch out.
I do have kind of like a topic to talk about.
Yeah, love it.
Okay.
Loves it.
So I don't know if you've like noticed this trend lately that this whole AI trend, like there's like art that's, you can put like your profile picture and then it like makes all these beautiful artworks about you. There's also a AI writing tool. So I found this from a friend on Facebook. They posted a link and I thought it'd be fun to have AI write us an ode.
I love this more than you could ever understand. I love it. Okay.
I thought you might.
Yes.
Okay. So all I had to do, I'll put the link in the show notes. It's chat.openai.com/chat. And what you do is you put in whatever, like a sentence or something you want it to write or some ideas, and then it comes up and it writes it for you. Okay, you ready?
No. Okay, give me a second. I don't want to have my machine gun farts.
You might. So here is what I wrote. I told it to write. It said, write an ode about best friends who have a podcast about dreaming.
So specific.
And here is what the AI came with.
I can't wait.
Oh, best friends, inseparable pair, with a podcast about dreaming, you take us there. To a land of whimsy and wonder and mirth, a place where our minds can roam free on this earth. Your voice is a soothing balm to the soul as you share stories of dreams, young and old. You weave a tapestry of tales and thoughts, and you leave us feeling uplifted and fraught. With laughter and wisdom, you guide us through the mysteries of sleep and the things that we do. In that realm of unconsciousness so vast, you help us navigate and contrast. The dreams that delight and the ones that fright. With your insights and humor, everything feels right. Oh, best friends, how we adore your podcast about dreaming, forever a treasure trove. So here's a note to you, dear friends of mine, a heartfelt thank you for the joy you shine. May your podcast about dreaming continue to thrive and bring happiness and peace to all that arrive.
Oh my God. That just from like the few things you put in is beautiful.
Yes, right? Isn't that crazy?
I'm like moved, and
That
I know
is
it's just
crazy.
AI, but like I'm so touched. I'm like, yes, thank you.
It is
so
insane.
much.
It is so insane. It is so, oh my gosh, I could spend a whole afternoon just doing this.
I don't want to know where you went though, because I feel like if I know this website, I will never be seen again.
Yes.
I will just be making odes for everyone I know.
I have one more for you.
Yes.
Just to see how it could be different.
Same information?
A little different. This time I wrote,
Okay.
write an ode about best friends, Mindy and Brooke, who love to talk about what they dream at night.
Okay. Similar though, so let's see how different it gets. I'm so excited.
Oh, Mindy and Brooke, the dynamic duo. Their podcast is a hit. They all make it seem so new. With each episode, they share their dreams of all the wondrous and magical things. They speak of landscapes wild and grand, of adventures that expand. From ancient ruins to distant stars, the journey near and far. Their listeners are enthralled as they share their dreams so big and bold. Here's an ode to Mindy and Brooke, two friends who inspire and invoke a love of dreaming and all that it brings. May their podcast always have wings.
Oh my God, I'm like so emotional right now.
I don't know why you're emotional. But
I think it's beautiful.
wow, you are practically crying.
I
just said I wrote this for you.
You should
Damn
have.
it.
Like, I'm flattered. I'm
just-
trying to tell myself
yes.
it was just AI, but like, I'm still flattered.
Isn't that crazy? I know.
That's so much fun. I love that.
So much fun. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Oh, and thank you, AI,
You're
for
welcome.
sharing your thoughts with us.
You're the best writer ever.
Oh, you read
And tune into the
them with
podcast.
such cadence and beauty. It was
Thank
magical.
you. Yes. And the reason I chose an ode for our bestie who might not know is
Oh,
when we were in
yes,
high
please.
school, We used to write lots of odes to things like the mall, ode to the mall, ode to Hot Sam's, I believe was part of it.
Yeah.
The
We
pretzel
had
place
lots
at
of
the
odes.
mall. Ode to Bob
pretzel
Dole.
places at the mall.
Ode
Bob Dole. Oh, that's a good one.
my homecoming date, which was crazy.
Yep. That was one of the best odes we had because we talked about the different colored shirts on different days of the week. It was a good one.
Yeah. So, we're writers. I mean, it was good.
I mean,
So
maybe
there we
that's
go.
why I was so touched because we've written so many odes. I know how you have to get the feelings about
get the feelings
pretzels
out.
from the mall. You have to get those feelings out.
You do.
I love it.
Yep, you do. And if we can find any of
I
them, we'll
love
put
it.
them we'll put them in the sleepover squad if I can find any of our original odes.
We've
We'll
got
see.
We've got to have them somewhere, right?
We've got to have them. It's probably right next to our original language we wrote.
Yeah, Minbro.
Minbro.
And we had a song
It's
about
somewhere.
kazoos. Well, that was part of an ode. That was in
You're
an
right,
ode
we did-
to the mall,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we did
It
write
had
about
nothing to do with
Yeah, oh, good.
kazoos, but we just threw it in there. You
We
had to
make it
jazz
work.
things up sometime. No one makes
Nothing
makes things more jazzy than a kazoo.
That is true. That is true.
It's a fact. So, do you play games with your family when you have like gatherings, like board games?
Are you talking? Oh yeah. We're for Thanksgiving we had an all-out brawl of the game Spoons. It was vicious. Do you know the game Spoons?
Spoons has caused more injuries in my family than probably anything else in this world. It's intense.
And so for our bestie out there who doesn't know Spoons, it's a card game. You have to get like 4 of a matching kind. You sit in a circle. If you get 4 of a kind, you have to grab a spoon. And just like musical chairs, there's one less spoon than the people playing.
Yep.
It's vicious to get those spoons.
Vicious.
Yeah. And so we played it growing up at my grandma's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we had it for Thanksgiving. It was fun. We didn't break it out for Christmas, but
we made
good
a
times.
rule in my family that in order to sit at the spoons table, you have to take off all your jewelry. Like it's gotten intense cuts and scrapes.
That
I've
makes
seen
sense.
one
That makes
cousin
sense.
tackle another cousin. It's a good game. Do you play Pig Rules? Do you ever play Pig Rules?
I don't know pig rule. Oh, we get to spell out spoon.
No, but it's
no.
like okay. So when you become a pig, you have to take a piece of tape and tape your nose up. And if you get
I've
4
never
of
heard
a
that.
kind, instead of grabbing a spoon, you have to oink like a pig, like.
No, I've never heard this version.
And then when you hear
that's
a
better.
pig oink, then you grab a spoon. But the key to the pig rules is when someone becomes a pig, you can't talk to them. Because if you talk to a pig, you become a pig immediately.
Interesting.
So you're playing this rowdy game, right? And then someone becomes a pig and it goes silent. And it's just silent because everyone's like...
Now, do you play it where you can... If you grab a spoon without having 4 of a kind, you're out. But you can fake grab spoons, or you can make noises. Like you can hit the table like you're going to go grab one. You can just fake people out. But if you grab one and you don't have 4 of a kind, then you're out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fun.
Big trouble.
Yeah.
Next year you'll play Pig Rules. I'll give you a whole instruction sheet. It's great.
Please.
Because you'll see how it literally like goes silent as soon as one person becomes a pig. And then you taunt pigs, or the pigs taunt you. The pigs are like, hey, you know who I like? And they'll say like someone that you hate, like an actor or an actress, or they'll get in your face. And just because if you talk to them, you become one. It's good. It's like it takes an intense game.
You smell like cottage cheese, something like that. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you smell like cottage cheese. You take an intense
I'll have to
game
try that one out.
and make it more intense.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so much
Makes
fun
sense.
too.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, fun.
So my brother was at like a friend's like Christmas last night, and they played a game. I don't remember the name of it. I'll get it from him. But it was one of those kind of like apples to apples games where like they read something on a card, and then everyone has to say who that most reminds them of. And so I asked my brother, I was like, did any of the things you talked about last night, did I pop into your head like as an answer? Just curious. And he's like, actually, There's one very specific one. I'm like, oh, let me hear it. So I wrote it down. Who is the most likely to get in a fight at 80 years old in a nursing home? And he said, that's what made him think of me. You just said, yep.
I could see it.
You were just 100% in with him. Like just...
as you're having your machine gun farts walking over there, you're just like, fuck
like,
you.
I'm going to give you some stuff. Fuck you. I just thought it was funny that I asked him. That was the one thing he thought of. Like,
interesting.
I was like, okay, fine.
Be like that.
That's fine. Okay. I have another question for you, or do you have something?
Yeah. No.
Okay. I just wanted to share, and we can put this in our show notes too. It's called storyworth.com.
Oh, yeah.
Story, WORTH. I got this from my dad for Christmas, and I am so excited to see what it is. So once a week, Storyworth will email my dad a question, and he responds to it. And then at the end of the year, after 52 weeks of questions, they put all his answers in a hardcover book and send it to you. So like next year for Christmas, we'll have all the stories. And it's like, the questions are so different. I'm like, this is a great idea. Like, I would love to do it for everyone.
Yeah. My sister got it for my dad for his birthday. So he's been doing it since August. And it's nice because you get to see the answers as he's been doing it.
Oh, yay.
I also found out he fell off a cliff and became unconscious once. Didn't know that story either.
See? We don't know what our dads have done. They've done a lot.
So interesting.
I think these little prompts will be just enough to open them up enough that these books are going to be amazing.
It's a great concept. This company did a great job. Yeah. It's so cool.
Such a cool concept. And I will be reporting back on this in a year as well. You will in August of next year, just to see how it goes. I think it's an amazing thing.
Yeah. Now, how was your holiday overall? Did you guys have a good
fun.
Christmas?
I got to see my family. So of course that always like energizes me, and I love to see them. And
yes, I'm the same way. Like I have to be around family, just fills my like meter, happiness meter.
Empathy that we have like is fueled by positivity too. So like being around friends and family, it was like the refresher I needed, and I love it. How about you?
Oh, good. Yeah, it was good. I mean,
busy.
A whirlwind. Oh, here's a funny story. So, we had the night before Christmas Eve, the 23rd.
I thought you were going to just tell us the night before Christmas.
The night before, well, all through the house. Not a creature was stirring. No,
not even a kid.
Actually, do you know that Keith Morrison reads, there's the night before Christmas, and it's on Spotify. So look up Keith Morrison, Night Before Christmas, and he reads it.
Hashtag
thumbs up.
What does Keith Morrison dream? Yes! Are you kidding me?
I would love to know.
Do you know?
Yes. Good call on that one.
Just to tell you that just for a present, I mean, a couple years ago, because I love Keith Morrison so much.
I mean, who doesn't?
My brother just made me a collage of Keith Morrison pictures, put them in an 8x10 frame, and just gave it to me one day. And I'm like, I put it up proudly in my living room, like, this is my art.
Yes.
This is Keith Morrison.
Have you seen,
I love him.
There's an Instagram account that's just Keith Leans on Things, I think it's called. And it's like just, like when he's leaning on a fence post.
It's like
he's leaning on like a pole. He's leaning on, oh yeah.
I know his lean, right?
No, I want you to go look at your picture. And now you're going to have to look and see how many of those he's leaning on.
I'm obsessed now.
In those pictures, and then give us an update. We're going to have a contest.
I love KM. He's my babe.
Yes.
I love him.
He's
so
a
much.
babe. I just want to have a beer with him. I really do.
I just want to hang out with him.
And we want to know what he dreams. I mean, please.
Keith, please let us know. Please. I think he might. He's that kind of guy.
He's got a lot of stories that he has to tell that's very hard. So I'm, very deep.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
He's got shit he's had to
Keith,
hear.
Baby.
Yeah,
let us know.
Keith baby. I love it. I want a t-shirt that just says Keith baby.
Keith,
and on the back, let us know.
let us know. Yes. So going back to, it was the night before Christmas Eve.
Okay.
And we're watching our local Chicago news, and they're talking about, how cold it was. And it was all over the country. Buffalo got slammed with snow. We were at, I think the next Christmas Eve was supposed to top out at like 6 degrees with wind chills like -30. Yeah. And so they were talking about how Chicago Bears football tickets were on sale. They were like going for like $6. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't want to be anywhere there.
First of all, the Bears are having a really shitty season. And second of all, it's fucking ass cold. So I look at Mark and going, hey, you want to go on an adventure tomorrow? He's like, what are you thinking? I'm like, let's get tickets to the Bears game. So all of our kids were at their other parents' houses for Christmas Eve. So we ended up.
Did you go to a Bears game?
We did on Christmas Eve.
In -30?
So one of our friends actually has season tickets. They were in Florida. So first of all, we're like, hey, Lolo, Ralphie, are you using your tickets for Christmas, or we'll buy them off you? And they're like, yeah, you can have them. So we're like, perfect. And we got parking for tailgating. We got the tickets. And then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, you know me. I'm a list maker. I have to plan. So doing something that's off the cuff is always a little scary for me.
Yeah, it is.
A little stressful. So I got my pen and my paper out right away and I started making my list. Things we couldn't forget, like snow pants, gloves, hand warmers. What are we going to eat when we tailgate? Right? We can't forget the charcoal, the lighter fluid, the little Smoky Joe. And so we had like a thing of frozen chili in the freezer. I'm like, Mark's like, wait, we've got hot dogs. Let's do chili dogs. Perfect.
Dogs.
So we get down there at like 10 a.m. or 2 hours before the game. God. 10,000 layers of clothes on, hand warmers, making our chili, tailgating with all the other crazies out there. And
see you making your chili.
It's so good. Oh my God, those are the best chili dogs I think I've ever had.
This sounds like a nightmare to me, but you're like so excited, and I'm like, I don't want to do this at all. I know you had. I mean, obviously, people have fun. They go to football games all winter long. But okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it was fun. The Bears lost. They sucked, of course, but we had good tickets. We
had good food.
Drank a bit. I snuck in four. Four fireballs in my sports bra. They weren't patting anyone down.
Nice.
So we didn't buy a single drink. We didn't buy any food. I mean, it cost us our gas to get there, and then we had
$0.
An adventure.
Gas to get to Soldier Field. That's it.
Yeah. So it was fun. I'll post some pictures on Instagram of our bundled up adventure. It was a lot of fun.
I'm glad you had the best chili dogs of your life, because that sounds absolutely amazing. The rest of the story, I'm not too into.
And they were venison. It was venison chili.
Oh, well, I'll take the venison chili, but I don't really care about the sporting part of it.
Yeah.
I'll take the tailgating venison chili. And
it was crazy. Like, our beers were freezing as we were drinking them, and so you kind of had to like chip away the slush at the top of your beer as you were drinking it, because
a beer slushy.
It was like beer slushy by the yes. It was.
Weren't you dying? Wasn't it terrible? Did you really enjoy the game? Did you enjoy it?
No, we enjoyed it. We just had to prepare. We had literally so many layers, and then we had like foot warmers. We had to put those hand warmers in our boots, and we like changed them out every hour. And so,
jeez, see, you're a Virgo. Yeah. Good girl.
Yes,
good girl.
yes. Good thing I bought a case of hand warmers for soccer season last year for the kids.
Oh my God. Yeah. Good for you. Good for you. Oh.
All right, besties. Hey, if you've been having fun with today's episode, I know I laughed my ass off. I know you're having so much fun today, as are we. So do us one little favor. Tell your best friend about the show. That's how we continue to grow. That's how word gets spread. And this show comes from a little baby show. And now we're like a toddler show. So keep telling your friends about the show. Tell your bestie. Tell your favorite Easter bunny. Tell Naked Where's Waldo. And tell your favorite cult leader about the show. That's how we keep coming back each and every week. And we love each and every one of you for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mindy, of course, for your amazing roller coaster of a ride dream. And we had so many good dreams from listeners this week. Thank you for submitting your catnaps.
So different.
So different. So much fun. We loved every single one of them. Keep it up.
All right, bestie. As you lay your head on your pillow tonight and turn on this podcast, we just want you to know we love you.
Calm, we do.
And sweet dreams, bitches.
I love it. I love it.